Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have come up with my another video on managing the references using Microsoft Office. If you had a look at my previous YouTube channel, you must have come across a video on Mendeley Desktop where I presented how Mendeley is of immense help for a researcher to manage all the in-text citation as well as references. But today to add to it, I have come up with another simplest way, one of the finest way for a researcher to manage all the references as well as bibliography. So today my video is purely focused on how a researcher can make use of Microsoft Office, by which he or she can make use of inserting in-text citation as well as managing all the references in a single click. So I hope you will like this particular video. So let's come over to how we can manage all the in-text citation as well as references using Microsoft Office.
So as I was saying that in order to go for Microsoft Office in-text citations and references, the very first thing that we are required to do is simply go to your Microsoft Office. Now you can see over here there are multiple fields: home, insert, page layout, references, mailings, review, view. You are simply required to go to the references section, right? This is the references section. Simply go to the references section. Now, simply have a look at this particular field: insert citation, manage sources, style, and bibliography. The very first thing that you are required to do, please make sure which kind of a referencing style a researcher needs. So simply go to the style field. Now you can have a look at here. There are a number of referencing styles mentioned in the MS Office, such as APA, Chicago, MLA, and some other styles as well. Now, if we see, the majority of the university and institutes, they ask for APA style. So I am selecting APA style over here. That is American Psychological Association. Now, moving over, suppose you are writing a paper and you come across 30 to 40 research papers and you want to make those research papers as a part of your research paper or a thesis. So initially you are required to insert citations. Now you are should be required to click on the insert citation. Now you can see there are a number of insert citations that I have manually entered. Now how these citations have been manually entered? You are simply required to go to this add new source field. Go to add new source field. Now you can have a look at here. It is saying create. This is a create source tab. Now the very first field is type of source. Now if we talk of a research paper or a thesis, the majority of the sources that the researcher comes across are your journal articles, conference proceeding, certain reports from WTO, IMF, or some other institutions. At the same time, a researcher can also cite certain conference proceedings. And at the same time, there could be certain websites that can also be cited. So there are number of sources that can be cited, such as book section, journal articles, now conference proceedings, report, websites, documents from website, electronic source. So depending upon the type of source that you want to cite, you can click over here. Now to start with, I am simply clicking over the journal article. Now you can see, while once I click on the journal article, there are a number of fields such as author, corporate author, title, journal name, years, and pages. Now, how to write the author? One thing that should always be remember that we cannot type straight away name in this particular field. Suppose I write Rahul Dhiman. Now, this is not the right style to go while you are inserting in-text citation. What you are required to do? Simply delete it, go to this edit section. You are required to put in the last name as well as the first name. Suppose I enter the first name, sorry, last name, Dhiman Rahul, and then add it. Now, there could be multiple authors in a paper. Suppose there are three authors in this particular paper. The second author is, say, Kumar Vishal. Now, add it. Suppose again you want to add another author, simply add Doda Percy. So simply add it. And then suppose all the authors have been added, click on OK button. Now title, this is a very hypothetical illustration that I am giving you. Suppose the title of the paper is What Drives consumers apparel purchase. This is the title. Now the journal name, suppose the journal name is International Business Review. The year say it is 2022 and pages say 341 to 356. Now remember, if you are inserting a journal article, volume is a mandatory figure, mandatory fee that must be inserted. So click on the show all bibliography fields. Now you can see, just scroll down here, volume. Put the volume 32 and say 21 and say issue is 3. And now click OK. Now you can see that this particular citation has been added in the insert citation field. But at the same time, suppose you came to know that this particular that citation that you have inserted is incorrect, simply go to manage sources. And suppose this is the in-text citation that you have added, this one. You want to edit it, simply go to the edit section and then you can again edit it. Suppose I want to change the page number from 356 to 358, you can change it. This is how. Simply click on yes and move on. Now, in addition to journal article, suppose now you want to add, say, a website. You came across a website and you want to cite it. Simply click on the website section. Now remember, here author would not be, like we inserted for the journal article. Here the author would be corporate author. Suppose I came across this particular report by IMF. Now this was downloaded from International Monetary Fund website. Now I want to cite it. I want to make this as a part of my research part. Now how to cite it? Corporate author, it should be International Monetary Fund. Now name of the web page. The name of the web page is this one. Name of the web page is this one. Simply click it. And name of the website is simply imf.org. So I'm copying from here and pasting it over here. Year say it is 2022. Month say in which year, in month it was published, say it was March. Now day say it was 31. And year, now these are the assessed figures that when the researcher assessed this particular report. Suppose I assess this report today only, that is 2022 year, and month is say November, and day assessed is say 2nd November. Now URL, again this particular URL can be mentioned. Now again click on OK field. And you can see citation has been clicked. So this is one of the finest way by which a researcher can simply manage all the in-text citation as well as references. One of the biggest advantages of using this particular format, using this Microsoft Office is there are no inconsistencies. But at the same time, suppose I want to add some other sources, I can add. Suppose I want to add report or I want to add conference proceeding, you can add whatever you want, right? Similar type the name of the author. And in case of a conference proceeding, you are required to type the name of the conference, publication name, city, and publisher, and simply click OK. So automatically, all of your in-text citations would be automatically generated. Now, suppose I'm writing a research paper. Suppose these are 8 to 10 papers that I have added in the Microsoft Office. Now I'm writing a paper. Say suppose I write Indian economy is developing at a rapid pace. Now I want to cite it. Simply go to in-text citation. Suppose this is the author I want to cite. So simply click over here. Similarly, then then you can move ahead. Suppose you're writing another statement and you write many developed nations have the potential in an emerging economy like India. Now again I want to cite this particular statement. Again, just doing a similar pattern, go to the insert citation. Suppose this is the author, I again adding. So this is how you can simply add in-text citation, right? And again, you write another statement in your research paper. Suppose I'm writing another statement. Countries like India have relied on agriculture over the past. Again, cite it. I see that this is the author that I need to cite. Again, click on to OK. So this is how you can generate in-text citation. All the in-text citation would be automatically generated. Now, suppose you are done with your research paper. What at the last, what you are required to do? You want to generate your bibliography. Simply go over to the bibliography section. Right? Insert bibliography. So you can see all your bibliography has been generated as per the style that you selected earlier at the very beginning. So since I have chosen for APA style, so my entire in-text citation as well as references style are purely as per this APA style only. So this is how we can generate our in-text citation as well as bibliography using Microsoft Office. Thank you very much.
So dear friends, I hope you like this particular video, and I'm sure this video will be of immense help for each one of you while you are working on your research paper or thesis. Thank you very much for watching this particular video. I will keep coming with such a wonderful content, learning experience for each one of you. Thank you very much.